So Tom, what made you the most surprised after learning daygame and cold approach?
Actually, yeah, like I have just a few weeks experience, right? Even I tried 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something. So I can just count these 3 weeks as an experience. So I can just say we approached many hot girls, hot women, right? And I got like maybe, let's say 30, 40, like number something. And most of them were really hot. But I noticed that, for example, there were some girls like really hot. They gave number, but I didn't feel connection. And I didn't want to even text them. Like I don't know, like they're nice, maybe their personality, but just I didn't feel that. But there are like other hot girls, they like who like share their number or like social media or something. Um, I felt connection and I text them, like not all of them, but some of them, and I got some days, right?
Yeah.
That makes me really surprised because I was thinking I always like was into more hot girls, but then I figured out that okay, someone can be really hot, but just hot. You don't
Yeah.
feel connection. But sometimes, maybe little bit less hot a girl, but you feel more connection and you enjoy more. I think this gave me also more confidence because I got okay, like maybe like model girl number, but I didn't text her because I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to date with her. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think this is really important. So yeah, they shouldn't because like I already share like if I see any like really hot woman, I was like scaring to approach them. But after some time, you approach, you got number, but you don't want to date with. So
Yeah.
that's really surprised me.
Why do you think that is?
I think like you should find something common thing to talk about, right? That's the first thing. And also sometimes like for example, you meet someone you feel like more close, more friendly, and sometimes like even another person is not about only girls or women, like hot woman is not something like that. Sometimes even like your male friend, male
Yeah.
friends. So sometimes you meet someone or you feel close.
Yeah.
I think it happens exactly the same thing in day game. So when you see someone like really hot, you approach, but it doesn't mean like even she give you your number, it doesn't mean you will want to date with her or something.
Yes. I agree. Yeah. I found that over my journey too,
Mhm.
is that obviously you still want to go for someone you're attracted to, right? But sometimes you'll find the most attractive person, but you have no connection.
Yeah.
And there's so many factors that go into this. So we recommend not analyzing it, like trying to figure out every girl why they, you didn't connect. But the more approaches you do, because you did like 80 this week versus having done like 10 your whole life, once you get so many reference points, you just start to like know instinctually, okay, like this is the person I like. This is the person I don't
Yeah.
like. This person likes me.
Yeah.
This person might not like me. And that's okay, right? We have so many different backgrounds. Some people come from different traumas. Some people have, different attachment styles, which is something we've talked about on this channel before. So there's just going to be people that you really have that connection with and people that you don't, like you said, in everyday life.
Yeah.
The key is just to be okay with it and keep doing the approaches anyway.
Yeah. But let's think about another scenario. Let's say, for example, that model girl sent me like on Tinder or Bumble. I don't use Tinder, but let's say Bumble, Hinge. I will definitely will be like excited, right? I will text her. I will like wait to hear from her, and if she like say okay, let's date, or if I invite her, if she accept, I will just how to say ready to go date immediately, right? Because
Yeah.
she's so hot.
Yep.
And then let's say okay, you go out with her, but it will be time wasting because you will not feel maybe like how to say connection. Maybe you will not like how she's smiling, how she's talking, how she's smelling.
Yeah.
But in day game, you definitely see even if she's so hot for you, it doesn't mean you will want her. I think that's a big big advantage in day game
I agree.
compared to like the dating application. That's why people should stop using dating applications, in my opinion.
100%, man. This is why cold approach is so much more powerful than dating applications. You basically get to have a mini date in the approach, and you kind of sniff them out and see, do I even like this person? Do they like me? Versus just like you said, sometimes with dating apps, like you go on 10 dates before you find someone you connect with. You're like, wow, I just wasted 10 dates, a lot of money.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a great point.
And also another thing is, So, for example, who is controlling your dating life in your dating application? Do you have any idea?
Oh, the algorithm.
Algorithm, right?
Yeah.
So if algorithm wants, they show you like to some hot girls or just like how to say possible matches. But if algorithm don't like your picture, like don't like your profile, you will be invisible, even if you pay.
Yeah.
Because I was like paying for premium, something like that. Even if it's expensive, I was still getting like similar matches.
Yeah.
So what's the point of paying dating applications and for just a few, maybe five, if you're lucky,
Yeah.
like if I how to say matches in a week, and I know like good-looking guys, okay, using dating application, they are struggling. I don't think I'm like good-looking. Maybe I'm average guy. Let's say, uh, yeah, I'm average guy, and I'm getting let's say 5 matches in week, or maybe zero. Sometimes it happens zero, sometimes one, right? But for example, like even good-looking guys are struggling. Same thing. So if you are not getting matches like in dating applications, it doesn't mean you don't look like good or you are creepy, you are not worthy. Like it doesn't mean like that because algorithm manage your dating life. But in day game, like you manage your dating life. That's the
Yes.
difference.
You have control.
Yeah, you have control, definitely.
And not complete control because, you know, the girl still has to like you, but you get to get more shots at bat. And yeah, I was the same way. Like I've done some dating channel, or excuse me, I've done some dating app reviews for
Mhm.
my own profiles.
Mhm.
And I got okay results, right?
Okay.
But it wasn't anything compared to cold approach, right?
Mhm.
And I didn't get that connection that I got over cold approach. And something else too is when you're dating a girl on dating apps, you know you're not the only guy she's talking to.
Yeah.
But with my
A
current
lot.
girlfriend, she didn't have dating apps. She barely used Instagram.
Yeah.
So I really knew that I was like the person she was talking to, and that
Mhm.
made me feel really secure and really
Mhm.
comfortable. So, hey, nothing wrong with dating apps. You know, a lot of guys, you know, find great success with them. But if you're a guy that really wants to have a bit more control over your
Yeah.
dating life,
Definitely.
definitely say hit the streets.
Definitely. Also, I wanted to mention another one. So after starting day game, I shared with one of my girlfriend, normal girlfriend. So she said there are some videos on YouTube, on TikTok, something about how a woman like can be more approachable because some women wanna be like how to say, get approach, right? So I was thinking, oh, I shouldn't bother, for example, woman, right? But if you are not creepy, if you are not like disrespectful, if you are just going and meeting with approaching like respectfully, they love it. I share with my friend because she said she doesn't like to get like approach instead. But I was like, what about if I come like that? If I say like that, she was like, oh, sounds good. Yeah, I might be like good with that. So
Totally.
I think yeah, like even like I as I told you, right? Population is 50-50, I think, almost 50-50. Like, but in dating applications, 20% woman, 80% man. So that means like most of women don't use dating applications,
Yeah.
and they are getting a lot of maybe DM on Instagram, but
Right.
it doesn't mean they are okay to like how to say, they are open like to go out with someone on Instagram because you can show yourself really cool guy on Instagram, but maybe you are creepy. But if you are creepy, you cannot really hide in day game, in my
No.
opinion, because after even first minute, they will understand. Okay, this guy doesn't respect me. This guy is just creepy. They can think like that.
Yeah.
And even if you are creepy, you can fix it, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yes.
Like it doesn't mean like your personality. It just maybe like you had some issue. That's why you felt creepy, but you can fix it. After some time, it will gone.
Yeah.
You will be
100%.
more normal guy.
We tell this to guys all the time. Like, imagine what a girl would rather tell her family about how she met her husband.
Yeah.
Oh, I was walking through the park,
Uh-huh.
beautiful day, sun was out, and this guy popped out of nowhere and
Yeah.
swept me off my feet. He was so charismatic and charming.
Yeah.
We went on this beautiful date. Versus, yeah, I was on shitter, I was swiping,
Tinder, yeah.
and he was hot, and we matched, and we went on date.
And I got 1,000 matches, but I choose her. Like over there. Like,
Yeah.
right. Like even like yeah, like when I talk with my girlfriends, they're saying they get a lot of matches, likes, but they don't know which one they should like text to,
Sure.
right? They are just scrolling down and up, and then they get bored. They ignore
Yeah.
like many people. I can say maybe like dating application still can work. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like I'm 100% against, but that's not good for me.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Not great for a lot of guys. What we find too, Tom, is that a lot of guys are really good with dating apps, for example.
Yeah.
But they're so scared in public.
Uh,
And it's an interesting dichotomy because a lot of guys think they have a ton of confidence or are really cool, but then they get in front of a girl on the street and they're like, I would rather die, right? So I know a lot of guys want to be confident people in all areas of their life, and that's why Cold Approach is so powerful, because it can teach you that no matter where I go, I can be a killer, right? Whether it's sales, whether it's on dating apps, whether it's the bar, whether it's the middle of the street, at the mall, like I'm going to be confident with every single person. And that's worth it for a lot of guys to do it, because a lot of guys don't like feeling like they're really confident in their work or in their family life, but then they can't go talk to girls. It's a bit of a shameful thing for them.
Yeah.
And I get that 100%. Like I wanted to be confident in all areas of social development.
So I was just saying, okay, maybe some people live some rural area. They don't have too much option for cold approach maybe. So yeah, maybe they can use dating application. But I think even using dating application, you can try to get help for your like photo analyze, like, because I was thinking, for example, you know my WhatsApp profile photograph, right? So I was thinking I'm a cool guy, but you said no, you are not. It's like that you are like that picture, that picture. Like yeah, I was thinking I'm really cool, or I have like good hair. Like you're like no, you don't. That's not like that's not how you think. But I can say yeah, like some people can use dating applications, but still they need to learn how to text. For example, I'm not good at texting. It's boring for me, but some people maybe prefer like still dating. Yeah, maybe they can still get maybe like how to text girl, how to like what kind of photo they can set on their profile.
That's really important.
Yeah,
because I mean you saw it when you had that the date. We had a lot of work to do on your texting, and because we hadn't worked on it yet, when you text a certain way, you get a certain response, right? It's just just basic human psychology. So learning how to have a good sequence is really important.
Yeah.
And we don't want like everything to be like, it doesn't have to be super unique. It can be basic. Like you can send the same text to every single girl you meet, but it has to be effective, right? So that's something we teach as well.
Yeah.
And something we're going to work on as you get more dates, in your future, how to text properly. You want to be timing things well, right? You don't want to text her back right away. You want to leave some space so she kind of wonders, is he thinking about me? You don't want to come off needy. And that's the worst kryptonite that a guy can do, is become needy. So yeah, photos are very important. Making sure you're
texting is super important.
Texting is super important.
You remember the first girl?
Yeah.
I was texting her. She was not like responding me like immediately. She was sending me short messages, and then you took my phone, and you started text. Then she started sending long messages, and I was like, and you told me that okay, say this, and then that's how we like set the day, right? Like for next day. Otherwise, if I was alone, I don't think like we could do it. I mean, I could do it alone. I think definitely also need help for texting, for photo.
Part of the process. And
customized profile.
Yep. And once you get all those things down, big tip, guys, we'll just give you for free here. Don't send emojis.
I was sending a lot. I was thinking, cute guy. What a friendly guy.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy, yeah.
And then we stopped sending emojis and she went out with you.
Actually, when you told me that, okay, no more emojis, I was like, what about if she doesn't understand I'm making jokes? So you were like, that's fine. Like, she should think about it,
yeah. Girls are smarter than we think. Yeah. Girls are socially more intelligent than men on the most part.
Yeah,
so this is going to be a good video.